everybody. So today we're going to make coffee in a Chemex. Basically all you really need is coffee and a coffee grinder, the Chemex filter, scale, and the Chemex itself. Now I'm going to just put this aside. So basically this Chemex I have over here is an 8-cup one. But I've been finding recently that it's realistically making 8 cups of coffee. The reason is you probably don't want to have the coffee level up too high. And if you're looking to make 8 cups, maybe you should get the 10-cup one. It's only a couple dollars more, so it's no big deal. Alright, so the first thing I want to show you is the filter that Chemex uses. It's different in the sense that it's basically a circle. See over here. And they fold it in half like this. I'm sorry, half, and then they fold it half again. The directions basically state that you should have the double folded layer towards the spout. And the reason for this is when you pre-wet the filter and rinse, it's strong enough to hold its shape against the spout over here, so it doesn't block the water from coming out. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm basically going to wet the filter, and I'm using a pour over type kettle. This is really just to warm up the Chemex and also to get rid of paper taste from the filter. Okay. You hear it going. And what I'm going to do is just I'm going to dump out the water. And you can see over here that because I have the double sider on that side, I'm able to easily pour out the water, no problems. They also recommend not to lift the filter out because it actually will be kind of difficult to put back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the scale here. Okay, you can't see it, but basically I'm turning the scale on. I already pre-grounded coffee this time around, but if you want to see me grind it, you can see it in one of my older videos. Alright, so this one, the ratio is pretty similar to the V60, which is basically 34 grams of coffee to 500 grams of water. So today I'm doing about 24 grams of coffee. And so with the current ratio, I would need about 418.1 grams of water, right? So what I'm going to do first is this is already ground, as you can see. Okay, I grind it the same as a Hario V60. And I just dumped it in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to even it out a little bit. Okay, on the scale that I have over here, you can zero out. So basically I'm just going to hit the zero out button. Alright, usually I like to take it off and put it back on. Just to make sure I got everything there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bloom the coffee. Alright, what that is basically just getting the coffee ground wet. So this I'm going to do some agitation. Roughly I usually about do 30 something. It's basically whenever it looks wet. So I'm going to just move it up closer here so you can see inside. I do this about 40 seconds. And what this will do is the coffee will release carbon dioxide. It'll start getting into the coffee, wettens it. Basically what everybody recommends. So basically after this 45-second period, I'm going to start pouring, and I'm going to go for my target weight about 14.8 grams. Alright, so I'm going to show you the technique which I do to do the pour. You can see it's starting to bubble away a little bit, but not too much. Okay, so now I'm going to start pouring and try to reach my target weight. So what I do is initially when I bloom, I try to have it kettle high up, and that's to agitate the grinds. I wanted the water to get in there. But now when I'm doing the second bloom or the pouring over, I want to be gentle. So I'm going from the center and doing little circles out. Basically, I don't want to disturb the coffee because I don't want to create sections of the coffee grind cone from having it being uneven, have water seeping through a certain spot faster versus other spots. Okay, so I just basically keep filling it up. Try to do it consistently. Try not go too high above the lines. Also at the same time, I'm trying not to put too much water. What I want to avoid is the water going around the filter and then going into the Chemex itself. Alright, so I just want to keep it going here. Most people try to do this within 5 minutes. I've been finding if you have a small amount, it's able to be accomplished. Other times, when you're doing the 6 or 8 cup part, it actually takes longer. So I'll just keep going here. I'm probably about 2 minutes in now. I mean 3 minutes after, including the bloom. So I'm just going to continue to pour in circles. And what I do normally is I don't put all the water into the kettle. The reason is I want to keep the water hot. If I all put it in there, the heat might start dissipating. So when I keep refilling the kettle, it keeps refreshing the heat from the water. The reason is because the water dispenser keeps the water at a constant temperature, about 208 degrees. So I'll just keep going here. Right now, the room is filled with a fabulous coffee smell right now. It smells really good in here. You could smell the freshness of the coffee, and when you start drinking it, it will be great. So this process will be worth it. It's a little more difficult than putting it into the coffee machine, but it's definitely a huge improvement as long as you do this correctly. So right now you can't see, but I'm at 318 grams, and I'm supposed to be finishing in about 30 seconds from now, so I'll try to rush this here. Again, just remember to keep in little circles, not to put too much water one time. This Chemex does brew the coffee pretty fast, so I'm going to be a little behind. I'm at 4:11 right now, and I'm supposed to be finished by now, but I'm going to be just a little bit behind. Not too bad. I mean, I don't have to be exact, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to get my... because I could see the 0.1 grams, and I have 418 right now on the dot. I just need to be 418. This is why you need a kettle, to have total water control. Alright, there you go. I just hit it right on the dot. And as you start to see over here, once the water has died down, I'll show you how the water looks in there. Okay, I can pick it up now. You can see over here. I pretty much didn't disturb too much. It's basically mostly a cone. and this is what the coffee looks like in here. Also, there's a nubbin. I think it tells you that's where 4 cups is, but I'm not too sure. I don't really use this too much since I do everything by weight. So, but that's something to look at. If you want to do it by visual cue, this is how you know where you're supposed to stop. So this is my review. If you have any questions or comments, just let me know. Thanks.